Hey there football fans, and welcome back to Footy Today, where we bring you the latest football news from around the world. So our topics today are: Liverpool are willing to spend big on an unlikely ex-Manchester United player. Then, keeping with Manchester United, we have the latest on their ex-manager Erik Ten Hag, who speaks for the first time and aims a dig at his previous players. And lastly, we'll talk about Chelsea star Cole Palmer, who is frustrated with the team and himself. We have the links to the articles in the description box below. So let's get started. Liverpool are one of 4 clubs hoping to sign former Man United striker Mason Greenwood in the summer transfer window, according to reports. Last season, Greenwood spent time at Getafe on loan, and then in the summer, he signed a 5-year contract with French giants Marseille, after United agreed to sell him for £26.6 million. Greenwood has started really well in France. Marseille are sitting in second place in the league table, and Greenwood has contributed 14 goals and 3 assists in 22 matches. Spanish website Fajijas are insisting that Liverpool are the front runners to sign the former United player. Greenwood is set to be back on the agenda of the biggest clubs on the planet, with Barcelona also monitoring the Englishman. However, Barcelona are trying to firm up their interest as the hot targets. However, they have competition from other big clubs such as Bayern Munich, Liverpool and Juventus, 3 teams with great financial muscle that can beat any offer from the Catalan club. Marseille are aware of the interest in Greenwood, so have set a price of €75 million, which is £62 million for the Englishman. Barcelona would struggle to meet this. However, Liverpool, Bayern Munich and Juventus are all willing to match that fee. The report continues to say, despite the financial difficulties, Barcelona are still exploring options to strengthen their attack. However, competition is tight as Liverpool are becoming front runners, as they have a massive war chest in the summer transfer window with at least £250 million to sign for new players. Moving on to our next story, former Manchester United boss Erik Ten Hag has aimed a dig at his former players in his first interview since being sacked. The Red Devils have been terrible this season, with Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos choosing to sack Ten Hag in October and replace him with Ruben Amorim. Rafael Varane revealed earlier this week that he fell out with Ten Hag during his time at Manchester United, with the Dutchman leaving the centre-back out for at least 2 months. It's a growing opinion from managers that modern players don't respond as well to a direct approach to criticism as players from an older generation. And Ten Hag, who won the League Cup and FA Cup during his time at United, was frustrated with some players in the squad. Speaking to SEG Stories, Ten Hag said, "This generation usually finds it difficult to deal with criticism. Criticism really gets to them. The generation that I grew up with have much thicker skin. You could say you can be more direct. I was approached much more directly. If I would do that with the current group of players that were at Manchester United, it would demotivate them. If you do that to the current generation, they find it offensive. So you cannot be direct." The former United boss said, "With this generation, you need to choose a different method and a different tactic with the approach. Look at Sir Alex Ferguson. He belongs to the previous generation. With that generation, you could have been much more strict with your communication and in your approach. I feel if Ferguson was managing at this time, even he would struggle with the player's mentality." Now on to our last story. Paul Merson believes that Cole Palmer's form at Chelsea has dipped due to the absence of one of the club's best performers this season. Despite the Blues registering a much-needed 4-0 victory over struggling Southampton, Palmer failed to register a goal contribution for the 7th game in a row, representing his worst drought since joining in 2023. Many of the Chelsea players, when scoring a goal, celebrate by using the talk hand gesture to hit back at critics. In contrast, Palmer took to social media to post a defiant message. He said, "Well done lads, more than 3 goals is excellent. Don't worry, I'll be back." Chelsea boss Enzo Maresca was quick to defend Palmer in his post-match interview, revealing he remains upbeat and that there is no doubt in his mind that Palmer will return, bringing the goals to Stamford Bridge. "Palmer is a human being," Maresca said. "All the players at big clubs go through bad moments. They struggle. At this time, it's Cole Palmer's. However, he will overcome this. It's how you react, and he's reacting perfectly. He's laughing, he's happy, he's enjoying football." Former Arsenal star Paul Merson believes the main reason for Palmer's downturn is because they are missing Nicholas Jackson. Merson said, "Palmer misses Jackson immensely. If you watch there, everything he's trying to do it himself. When Jackson plays, Jackson spreads the game. Then he can get on the ball. However, right now, Palmer is doing everything. And there we have it. There are our stories for today. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, as it'll help our channel out greatly. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.